Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. We are ranking more One Piece Devil Fruits. Yippee! Yay! We are going to be ranking the Devil Fruits that appear from Thriller Bark to Amazon Lily. So that includes all Devil Fruits from Thriller Bark, Saba Odi, and Amazon Lily. But we have a little bit of an announcement before the video starts. So today's video is sponsored. Yes, we got a sponsor somewhat. We are partnered with Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink where you put it in some water, you shake it up, and you got yourself a delicious new drink. This is an energy drink with absolutely zero sugar, zero artificial dyes, no artificial colors, or any of that BS. This is something you drink to get laser focused in, lock in on whatever you're doing, whether it be gaming with the boys or gooning. I don't judge. 150 milligrams of caffeine to make you lock in, and it even benefits the brain with vitamins such as B and C. And how it's focused is with every serving, it equals up to $1 a serving. That is a good price. This is coming from someone who drinks these kind of drinks as well. And they basically have a flavor from everything from sweet and sour, cream, and even Japanese inspired drinks like yuzu flavor and Japanese soda. And they recently just had a collab with Chainsaw Man, which if you're a big fan of Chainsaw Man, I would highly recommend getting the cups because the cups are fire. And if you are interested in other anime, they have collabed with Solo Leveling, which not a big fan of Solo Leveling, haven't really watched anything, but the collab with Dubby is absolutely fire. Highly recommend that. So if you are interested, go on over to Dubby, use code GURINCHAN at checkout for 10% off, and thank you all for watching. Alright, with that out the way, let's start ranking Devil Fruits. First up, we have Brook and the Revive fruit. So, what this fruit does, if you eat it, it doesn't do anything until you die. And what it's supposed to do is supposed to just simply bring you back to life. But with Brook's case of the Revive fruit, his soul got lost from his body in the Florian Triangle. And his soul didn't find his body until he was a skeleton, and he came back as a skeleton. And I do know later on Brook does have control over his soul, he can send his soul out of his body and do certain things. But the ability to be revived once, let's just look at it like that. So one, you could go your whole life. Okay, wait, no, let's look at it like this. Let's say you die of old age. Your soul is just going to come back to an old body and just probably die again. That's pretty mad. Hold up. This would only be good if you purposely killed yourself. If you're in the One Piece world, just throw yourself at a strong pirate, they kill you, and you come back and maybe you come back stronger. I don't know. Looking at it like that, I think I'm gonna give it a C tier. It's not that good. Next up, we have the hollow fruit. I think that's what this is, or the Horo no Mi. This is Piranha's Devil Fruit, and she can summon ghosts that if they go through people, they make them super depressed. I'm a big fan of this fruit, honestly. I really like the designs of the ghost, and I really wonder if it is just making them depressed or making them feel an extreme emotion, and Piranha just uses sadness. Okay, one, I wonder if the ghost can do anything, she can use them like henchmen. And the ghosts are cool, and just the ability to paralyze people by making them so depressed that they can't do anything. It wouldn't be good for the real world, but for One Piece, that would be amazing, because this is shown to affect everyone. This could be a Yonko stopper. Imagine if Kaido or one of the 5 elders got hit with these ghosts, would that just stun them? I think I'm gonna give it A. Maybe it's arguable it could be S, but I think I would prefer the Logias of S over the ghost fruit. Next up we have the clear fruit. This is Absalom's fruit from Thriller Bark. This guy's pretty forgettable, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of Gecko Moria's men. And his fruit just makes him go invisible. That is it. And he uses that to spy on Nami in the shower. And I guess, like, fun fact, if Sanji were to ever get a devil fruit, this would be the only one, like, he would want. This is his dream fruit. I'm gonna put it in C tier just because we haven't really seen anything that crazy. And plus there's, like, the whole debacle with, like, is having invisibility like an actual power, or is it more of a curse, even though it is something like you can turn off and on? So, I don't know, maybe this is something y'all can sell me on in the comments. And for our last thriller bark fruit, we have Gecko Moria's Shadow Fruit, also known as the Kage no Mi. He can manipulate shadows. Well, that is the gist of it, but he can do a lot, such as take shadows from people, put them into corpses, and make them servants. And if you don't have your shadow, you will die when the sun, like, touches you. Basically kind of making you a super lame vampire in that sense. Like, for example, like half the Straw Hats in Thriller Bark had their shadows taken and put into, like, Little Oars Jr. or Oars. And there's, like, the whole race to defeat Moria before, like, the sun came up, or, like, before they got out the mist or fog. I'm gonna put this in A tier as well. I was really thinking S tier. Actually, I think this is S tier. I really like this fruit and just, like, the potential with it, and just having an army of, like, undead. Oh yeah, another thing, if you take a shadow off of someone and put it into the corpse, over time that corpse will start taking personality traits from the shadow. And that was, like, a whole thing with, like, Ryuma, who I'm pretty sure that's the name of the guy Zoro fights on Thriller Bark. So that is something to keep in mind, which I wouldn't mind. I would just be full on, like, Diablo Necromancer, where I just have an army of the undead around me and, like, doing my bidding. Next up we have the Op fruit, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this in S tier. This is Trafalgar Law's devil fruit. The Ape no Mi is a devil fruit that allows you to make a barrier, and you can control everything and anything in that barrier. And I am not going to say any more, because this is arguably the most broken fruit in all of One Piece, and it's overpowered. Everyone likes it. It's gotta be an S tier. Like, with, like, everything you could do with this fruit, there's no way it's going anywhere else. It's S tier. That's, like, the most easiest S tier of this whole list. In comparison, the Op fruit is the Heaven's Door of One Piece, which, if you don't know what Heaven's Door is a stand in JoJo's that is the most broken stand in, like, the series, basically, and everyone likes it. Next up we have, oh, what dinosaur fruit was this? This is X Drake's fruit. I'm pretty sure this is T-Rex. Yeah, it is T-Rex. It is T-Rex. So this is our first mythical zone where, wait, no. Are mythical zone and prehistoric zones the same? Or is it something else? Are they called something else? I don't remember. But this is our first special zone where X Drake has the ability to turn into a T-Rex and a T-Rex human. This is A tier. Just that alone is really cool, and I really like X Drake's man-beast hybrid form. So yeah, shout out to X Drake. He did something. He had something good for him, you know, even though he doesn't do really anything in the series. Next up, we have the Straw fruit from Basil Hawkins. So what this does, you can control, manipulate, and create straw, but you are not a Logia. This is a Parameci. And how Hawkins uses it, he has, like, this giant scarecrow form, which is honestly super cool. And this has just been one of my personal favorite fruits. And if I would really want this fruit in the series, like, or if I could, like, I think if I had this fruit, I could bring out its full potential. And yeah, I really like this fruit. So I am gonna put this in S tier, and if I do ever like rearrange these, this probably will be the bottom of S, unfortunately. It's just, I really like this fruit. Not a lot of people talk about it. And Hawkins in general just got done so dirty in One Piece. And I really wish like the supernovas all like played like big roles in the series, like they were actual competitors with Luffy to find the One Piece. Instead, they all just got shafted except Law. Okay, we are back. I had realized I had forgotten Bartholomew Kuma and the pawpaw fruit because he makes his appearance in Thunderbolt, so I do apologize for that. I didn't forget about Kuma, but this is another thing, like the straw fruit from Hawkins, I'm going to give this S tier. Here's just a fun little fact about me. The pawpaw fruit has just always been one of my favorite fruits for like a reason I'm not going to go over because it's genuinely like super nerdy. But what the pawpaw fruit does, Kuma can make paw bubbles and he can basically compress air into a paw-shaped bubble, and with that, he can do whatever he wants with it, and he repels everything that touches like the paw palms on his hands. And just the way he uses it, like in such like his mysterious aura, just genuinely so big. And I have like thought of like actual like moves Kuma could maybe create and like things he could do. And just Kuma overall, he's one of my favorite One Piece characters. He's always been one of my favorites. Even like when I was first reading One Piece, he became one of my favorites in Thriller Bark. So I was here before the backstory. I was here before the hype. I was here before Egghead. So, I'm not a poser, I'm a real G. Anyway, back to the back to the supernovas. Next up we have Urouge, who, in case anyone forgot, he does have a devil fruit. He has the muscle fruit, which just makes him stronger, makes him more muscular. And like, we barely see it in the anime, or like series in general, because Urouge was just genuinely forgotten. But if it is just something that just makes you stronger, B tier. It's not a crazy good power like the ones in A. It's not super bad like D, or it's like bad in C. It's pretty cool. Like you could do a lot in real life. Like you could pick up stuff, carry stuff. You have like a good laboring job. And in the world of One Piece, you could just train every day and become super OP. Next up, we have the Magnet fruit from Eustace Kid. Basically, you can just control magnetism and, like, just draw things, like metallic things to you. You can create magnetic points. All that's great stuff. I just do not could see how this could be useful in, like, the real world, unless you have, like, a super specific job with, like, metals. But in the series, Kid does do a pretty good job of, like, making, like, guns and, like, lasers. So I think this is like bad fruit real life, good fruit series. I'm gonna give it B tier. I see the potential with this fruit. Maybe you could create like a ship, like a whole pirate ship dedicated to just metal. Maybe it could fly. That would be pretty cool. Next up we have Capone Beige and the Castle fruit. So wait, it's like the fortress fruit, yeah. What this fruit allows him to do, his whole body can become a fortress that is indestructible. I do remember that part. It's a completely indestructible fortress where he himself can go in there and he can allow whoever he wants to go in there. And it's basically would just be a chill hangout spot with the boys and like whoever you want. And like if you do any crimes in real life, you could just become a fortress and just never like be moved. I'm gonna give this B. We're getting a lot of B tiers. Next up we have Jewelry Bonnie and her, I think this is the age fruit? Age fruit? So what this does, she can change her age and manipulate other people's age. Now, we didn't learn much about this fruit until Egghead, but one thing Bonnie can do with this fruit is like change your age. Like she can like age you up as in like an alternate future, as we see her do in Egghead, where she becomes like an aged up version where she's like at her most free and she's like in gear 5th. This is really good. Like for real life and One Piece, I think this is another S tier. Yeah, I do. I do think it's S tier. I think in terms of everything else, I do think this would be bottom of S. But I do like it, and I can see the potential, even though, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of, like, Bonnie becoming Gear 5th, but just, like, opening the door to, like, aging you up to any, like, what-if parallel is crazy good. Next up, we have Scratchman Apu's Devil Fruit, which I'm pretty sure this is, like, a music fruit that turns his whole body into instruments. And he can basically, like, shoot stuff out as, like, projectiles. I don't really remember this fruit. I don't really like Apu. So I'm just gonna give this C tier. Where I'm pretty sure, I do remember that this fruit can, like, stun, like, people who listen. That's really all I can remember. So yeah, it can stay in C tier. Next up, we have the Light fruit from Kizaru. S tier. This is, I'm gonna be quite frank, this is like my second or third favorite devil fruit. This is a top 3 devil fruit for me. Kizaru is also my favorite admiral, and just the abilities with the light fruit, in my opinion, it is the best Logia currently. And just like how he flies, like on the cannonball, like you can become a beam of light and fly, the light sword, the lightning kicks, or the light kicks, it's just all so peak. I really like the light fruit. And plus, it's my main fruit on Blox Fruit when I used to play. Yeah, I said it, I'm a little nerd chud. Next up, we have the Love fruit from Boa Hancock. Now, this fruit is, for a long time, we thought it was just feelings of love, but it's speculated that it's any form of emotion. And so if I had the Love fruit, my chopped ass would not, like, get any use out of it. But since it's, like, just general emotions, you could just make people angry at you and, like, you can turn them into stone, maybe? I don't know if that's how it works. I'm gonna put it in C tier, but if I'm wrong about it, please correct me down in the comments below, because I am quite curious with that. And next up, we have Boa Marigold and Boa Sandersonia. Now, these are snake zoans, and I can't remember, like, which one's which. So I'm just gonna put them in C tier, because I just genuinely can't remember. All I remember is, like, it's snake zoans. I'm pretty sure one's a python, but yeah, that's it. I'm pretty proud of this list, honestly. We got damn near, like, we got 6 S tiers, barely anyone in A. We got 3 Bs, and we got 6 Cs and 0 Ds. So if you like this video, thank you so much for watching. Next video I'll do Impel Down in Paramount War, and we'll finish off pre-time skip there. So with that, I'm going to end the video. Use code GURINCHAN at dubby.com for 10% at use code GURINCHAN at 10%. Use code GURINCHAN for 10% off at Dubby, which is W Energy Drinks. And with that, I will see you all in the next one.